Hi guys. So today we have Luca Scarcella with us, and I'm gonna ask him a bunch of questions. So thank you, Luca, for being here.
Thank you.
You're a journalist, right?
Yeah.
And what brought you to journalism?
Well, a lot of things actually. First of all, classical music.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then also my passion for writing and discover things. Yeah.
Can I ask you how classical music brought to it?
Because I like to base my investigative journalist projects on the classical music theory. I like to find rhythm in data. I like to find melody in interviews and in the ability of creating a narrative upon a lot of interviews, and harmony in media stuff like, for example, photographs, photojournalism, and video making and stuff like that.
That's really interesting. And what is your main focus? What would you do the most?
Well, my focus is on politics and the relationship between American and European politics and Middle East. And right now, for example, I'm working on an investigation on Yemen and on the really critical situation in Yemen.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's really interesting. And do you have like a passion for activism a bit?
Well, yes, actually, for example, I just finished a book, but it's completely another stuff.
No, talk about it a bit.
It's a cookbook for children, where I involved 23 chefs from all around the world. One from Italy, from Romagna, is Massimo Bottura.
Wow.
And with the recipes, we also provide stories that I write the stories about the main ingredients of the recipes, and also with other 23 illustrators from all around the world, we create this illustration for the children. And the 25% of all the funds that we raised for this book, I donated them to Charity Water. There is a big charity in New York City, and they provide water to the communities that don't have access to it.
Wow, that's really amazing.
Yeah, because contaminated water is really hard stuff right now, because pretty much 1.5 billion of children under the 5 years old every year died for contaminated water. So it's a big issue.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's really interesting. And do you travel a lot because of your job?
Yeah, especially before the coronavirus, of course. I travel a lot. I love travel, and I can't wait to get in a plane again.
I believe you. And what is a place that you will always hold in your heart?
Lisbon, in Portugal. Yeah.
Really? Why?
Lisbon is the only city in the world that I can feel at home. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I had an Erasmus there when I was younger. And I try to come back in Lisbon every time that I can. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so from like your type of journalism, how did you get in contact with the Wall Street Journal? Like, how was your process to get to work for them?
Well, in 2018, I was in Turin. That is my city, actually. And I was working for La Stampa, Italian major newspaper. And I just finished an investigation about Yemen, actually. And I was thinking that I wanted more. I wanted more, not because of money, not because of fame, but just because I wanted to grow up as a professional, as a journalist. So I decided to move to United States, and I had to pick a city, and I decided to go to Los Angeles just because of the weather, actually. And when I was there, after 1 month, when I found an apartment, I decided to try to knock on the door of the Wall Street Journal newsroom in Los Angeles, because we always think that outside of Italy, people are super reacting to reply to your email. It's not like that. You have to go. You have to go to these people that you want to meet. So I went there, I knock on the door, and I show my stuff. That's it.
That's amazing. I think that takes some guts to do, and not a lot of people do it. But then Was it satisfying when they said yes?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, yes.
Was that one of your dreams, or do you have other journals that you would, or newspapers you would like to work for?
Well, I'm a freelance and I will be always a freelance because I don't want to get involved in a newsroom daily work because I think that is the death of journalism. So I want to work in investigative journalist projects. I want to collaborate with other journalists and other newspapers around the world. And of course, I have a dream that is to win the Pulitzer, but I mean,
Yeah.
I try to work for this. But it's always, also in this case, it's not about money or fame. It's just because if you win the Pulitzer, for example, you can access to a larger community, you know?
Yeah.
So you can actually make the difference. You can actually giving voice to the communities that don't have access to the public opinion. So you can help people with journalism. And this is what I feel every day, and I try to do it.
Yeah, and I can see the passion in you, like
Yeah.
talking about it. It's great because I don't think a lot of people actually have passion or do what they do for other people, and that's really admiring. So
Thank you.
good. And what's next for you?
Well, right now I have a lot of ideas actually, but not in journalism because I have to start to printing this book that I talked about before, and also I want to write other 3 books,
Wow.
2 novels actually, and one essay, if you want to call it like this, that is about how to base your daily routine on the classical music theory, and also I want to create an album of piano pieces.
Do you play?
Yeah. And I want to call it like a phrase from Leonardo da Vinci that is said that Leonardo da Vinci always loved to create sketches about everything that he saw. And he told that you can draw feelings, for example. So how can you draw feelings? You can do it with music. So the music is the figuration of the invisible things.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's amazing, and I want to create something with that, and yeah, maybe also with sound design. So recreate ambience with piano and stuff like that.
Well, so you do a lot of things, and that's amazing. Thank you. That this
Thank you.
was really inspiring. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
meeting us.
Bye.